Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Victoria of England. We're going to choose a new civic in here. I recently picked up the ability to unlock alliances. I think it might be about time that we looked into getting in more advanced government, and I think it's got to be exploration in this game. Is there anything we want to pick up on the way here? No, we can hold off for these envoys for a little bit later. We're going to focus on getting exploration. I will put that there, and we'll go to the next turn. Great respect for me, thank you. So I'm probably not going to really be able to sell any horses.
It's natural to kill.
Okay, awesome. We got that kill there. We've got one more envoy to play around with. We'll hold on to it for now. I definitely want to get these foxes improved. Build a mine there. You're going to come back up and rest here. So I've got a cultural alliance with the Mapuche. Sorry, not the Mapuche. The Cree. And that should net me a lot of nice culture when they're trading with me. I'm hoping that these trade routes are with me. I can only assume no benefits from route. Really? Really? I should be getting culture from that. Huh. Well. Okay, I could use more settlers, but it's time to get our campuses online. We've delayed them for long enough. We are going to settle here, because there's a really good Royal Navy dockyard right there. But first, we're going to get ourselves a builder to improve these tiles. Okay, we have some improved tiles in here. Another mine would be nice. Your embassy is a welcome addition. I think another barb camp just appeared. Have a builder. There is a nice fishing tile. Royal Navy dockyard for the gold. I could place another district. Yes. I'm going to place a campus over here. But I'll get the Royal Navy dockyard up because that represents a lot of gold and production and all that other good stuff. We will get a camp here. Make this into a little bit more gold. More importantly, it'll give me an extra copy of this resource to sell. Speaking of which, how's Korea? Do you already have this? You do. What about amber? You already have amber. What about diamonds? I've actually eaten up all of their gold, amazingly. But they would give me a little bit more. Let's talk to Russia. You have turtles. You probably don't have fur, though, do you? You'd give me 5 gold per turn. What about Lataro? Now, it looks like Russia is going to be the one who gives me the best deal. What about the Cree? 13 gold per turn for furs. Okay. You already have diamonds. 13 gold per turn for that. What about this? That mean if I sell you both of these, will you give me 26 gold per turn? Yes. 3 gold per turn. This guy has hopefully a lot of money. 6 gold per turn. 13 gold per turn. 14 gold per turn. That's the max that I can sell. Deal. We've got to keep the gold rolling in, boys. It's important. Go ahead and go into alert there. We also are not far from getting diplomatic service, so spies are going to be becoming a bigger part of our economy soon too. Not soon too. Alright. Lots of gold now, feeling good. Cool. You will eventually be able to get free. Will you? I guess I could put one there. Okay, Lighthouse Granary. I'm going to do some purchasing in here, maybe, to get this city up to a point. What about Manchester? Manchester is now at a point where it's really, really useful. Although these things are, like, super strong. I could get the Lighthouse, which would get me another trade route. I think it's really good to accelerate my trade routes. Let's do a trade route in Plymouth. I can't quite afford that. I'll buy it next turn. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and get me a granary? Question of lumber mill versus mines in here. There's an amazing industrial zone right there. And we will eventually want that one. And I might get it in Bristol. I know I'm going pretty heavy on industrial zones, but I think it's worth it. So I think I can safely chop. Although it would have been nice if Magnus was up there. Too bad he isn't. Is there anywhere I'm going to be doing a lot of chopping? Liverpool, potentially. We're about to get the mausoleum, which might help us win the game. I'm going to just have you wait until that city grows. I'm going to go ahead and get that sugar online because it's another luxury that we can keep or sell. It's really up to us what we do with it.
The purpose of education
is the university. I think I will sell that extra copy of furs that I have, even if I'm only getting like 4 gold per turn for it. In fact, I can probably throw a bit of diplomatic favor in there for it as well. It's excellent. So this diplomatic favor is like extremely valuable to me for my economy. We were going to buy a trader over here. Fairly sizable navy. Let's go ahead and work on the campus. 22 turns, but the science is worth it. You're just gonna hang out. I mean, I guess I could theoretically send you to a different city to help improve it. Yes, you would like to visit my city.
a vast tomb.
Okay, there's the mausoleum. That did secure me a regular age. Definitely want to plug in the card that gives me gold from envoys. I'd also really like to get the gold from trade routes here, but these other ones are super important. Okay, Liverpool has completed that thing. There's an Uber industrial zone here if I wanted to. Or I could do a bunch of harvesting. I think I will do the harvesting aspect of things. Let's go ahead and get a couple builders. Two builders should do the trick. I'm also going to move Magnus to the city because there's going to be some chopping happening. Potentially another bit of gold. I'll put you in Stoke-upon-Trent. Why not? Yeah, hopefully he'll be in position to do some chopping. You're just hanging out. We're definitely going to improve that plantation. Another source of gold in my empire. My empire's gold is really, really strong. I'd love to purchase the Lighthouse in here, which will not only give the city more food, more importantly, it gives me access to another trade route that I'll be able to make use of. Speaking of trade route, that's organized by gold. Yep. Another great gold trade route. Forms an armada out of a military unit. Put that mine there. We've got one more charge left. And with that charge, we could definitely do a farm triangle in here for Bristol. I don't want that iron, I want your gold. 17 gold per turn. There's 18 gold per turn. Awesome. Just continuously trying to extract as much gold as possible from all of the areas of the map.
An architect should live it.
Let's make our dedication. We're in a normal age, so we could probably safely do reform the coinage here. This would give me a decent amount of things, although monumentality could be good too. I think I'm going to go with reform the coinage because it's a little bit more reliable. Let's grab the monument. We don't need the aqueduct in here. So if I look at this city, what do I want to use this spot for? Do I want to put a pasture here? Or do I want to put a hill? Pasture isn't terrible. I kind of want to put a district there because it's like one of my only district spots. But this city really lacks good tiles, so I could put a mine there too. There's an okay industrial zone there. I think I'll keep this pasture because this city just does not have a whole lot of food. We're going to turn one of these quad triremes into an armada. And then one of the regular triremes. This actually kind of makes them competitive with a good few eras ahead. Which is pretty powerful. My god, look at your empire. It's insane. I definitely want to try and get some settlements over here if I could. It would be really, really nice if I can maintain a happiness. Let's get a friendship with you. Send a delegation. No more alliances available, but we can do open borders. He'll pay me a little bit. He might have extra cash that he's willing to buy my Diplo favor with. Excellent. We have room for another trade route. I'm going to do Bradford. You need to become a crossbowman, actually, now that I think about it. We've got settlers coming out, that's good. We're working on the Huey. Toakala. It's all well and good. 2 turns until that city grows a bit. I think it is time to invest at least a monument in here to get the borders growing a little bit. $42 is like a pretty reasonably strong trireme. Your embassy is welcome. It might have been better to use these on something else, but I figured if I have a stronger army on paper, AI is less likely to attack me. If you go this route, net us a lot of good resources. Mostly looking for gold. You're going to grow there next turn. It's an expensive upgrade. We don't need it right now, though, if I'm thinking about it. We'll buy the granary in here in Brighton next. We will be putting lumber mills.
Hey, we just go wherever.
Change policies. Trade Confederation. Retinues. None of these really appeal to me. I've got the campus in the capital. Let's work on the library. Up here we completed all this stuff. We can get to work on builders, most likely. Let's grab Liang. Place her in Bristol. Extra build charges for that one. We're going to go up to a slightly higher level with Hattusa. I'd actually like to get suzerainty too if I could. Because that will get me access to Niter. Have I improved Niter? Let's grab mass production first. Two decent tiles now in here is making good production. I'm going to go ahead and improve this lumber mill. Man, pastures. They don't really get much better. They get a little bit better. In the late game, we are about to get exploration, which does boost them a bit. The city does need a food tile, I guess. They're good early game tiles. We're kind of in the mid game now, so I'm not sure if they're worth keeping around. For sure we want to put the farm there. Just keep giving this city extra tiles. This might be where we build a spaceport. We'll have to think about that. Your embassy is welcome. It's a pretty painful eruption over here. Let's get rid of this. Okay, Barb Camp has been cleared. How is climate change? No CO2 is being emitted yet, which is good news for me. I'm gonna place a lumber mill and then harvest that. Because I want the mass production boost this turn, so I don't waste any science. Harvest there. We can start moving. Definitely would like to get the campus going. It's the best campus in my empire, so it's important that I get that online. Let's get all these guys to go into alert stance.
The sea seemed to roll back upon itself.
Ah.
And to be driven from its banks by the convulsive motion of the earth.
Mount Vesuvius, eh? What the hell was that? Well, the power... We have the shipyard now. Well, the power of this Vesuvius... It's all the way over here. Wow! It's in a kind of awful spot, actually. It only has one tile that it can improve, and you can't even get builders over there without mountain tunnels. Crazy. Okay. Right, so... Harbor... Shipyards. +5 production here in the capital. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. We're going to have to save up more money for that. We'll keep getting it where we can. Right. Do I pick up cartography here? +2 gold from fishing boats? Absolutely. Should have picked this up a while ago, actually, because I've got a decent number of fishing boats. So we'll grab cartography. I'm going to put a mine here. I'm going to harvest. This volcano is active, which is not ideal. We could chop out the shipyard, or we could... Yeah, I think chopping out the shipyard is a good long-term move. Put a lumber mill there, and then we'll improve that fishing tile. And then we'll improve that forest, and this city has, like, good tiles for quite a while. Although I do need to purchase the granary in here. It erupted again. Probably was a bad move to finish the campus. Should have thought about that. Not really that much of a big deal. Okay. We got sniped on the Huey, but we do have a bunch of resources in here now. Oh well. Do we go for more trade routes? For sure. Let's get the university. Let's start working on Fez now. First settler coming out. Definitely want to settle in over here. Gotta try and figure out exactly where. His cities are huge, but hopefully we can maintain a cultural alliance with him. There still is room for like internal settlements, but I think we want to settle near. Like there's olives over here. We could keep expanding with settlers. We could get a campus in here. The city could build a relatively quick campus. We could get an entertainment complex. We could get another Royal Navy dockyard. Not a very good one in this city. There's an okay one right here, which has some adjacency benefits. Definitely want to get the lighthouse. I'm going to hard build this lighthouse because my gold is starting to be stretched a bit thin. Not really a great commercial hub in here. Royal Navy dockyard is cheap, so we'll get it. The extra trade route is good, even if we miss out on a lot of the benefits. Okay, Royal Navy dockyard complete. We're going to hard build this. Going to put you in Newcastle and put you on alert. Finish that quicker. I'm going to harvest that to help grow. Put that there. Then lumber mill over here. Good growth in Brighton. I'm happy about Brighton. Yeah, I should go through and check my trade deals. Make sure I'm generating as much gold as possible. So let's talk to China. You won't pay much. Looks like you're kind of happy with your luxury situation. So what about the Cree? You'd pay 13 gold. 13 gold is a good amount for this. What about iron? How much would you pay me for iron? That's a decent chunk of change. Any other luxuries you'd buy? Looks like I've sold him basically everything. You're not paying premium for Diplo. He would pay decent premium. And he's paying premium for this, so... He'd pay me 59. 64 gold per turn, plus turtles. Awesome. 76 gold per turn. We're going to recruit this guy, even though he's not very good. we can use it to help with loyalty. In fact, we should be able to settle up there now that I realize this. Settling on the Galapagos really appeals to me. And we can use this guy to make sure the loyalty is secure up here. Do a little bit of exploration with you. I've already explored this area, so it's probably better just to park you in the city. And there's a catastrophic eruption.
Not all who wander. We shall not cease from
Right, there is Merchant Republic. We'll switch our government type. Let's put serfdom back in. We no longer have that +1 production policy. +1 culture and science with international trade routes appeals to me here more than the gold, because all of my trade routes are international. So this represents like 6 culture and 6... That's like a 10% boost in my current generation. So this feels really, really nice to me. Unit upgrade gold cost seems good. Conscription would save me a bit of gold. Retainers is pretty good. Yeah, I don't think any of these really appeal to me. I think then the other one that I'd like is just to boost my gold income. So yeah, that would be good. Research-wise, I definitely want to pick up Niter, because I should have a Niter income so that I can sell it to the AI if I'm trying to boost my gold as much as possible. We can also purchase a shipyard somewhere. And I think it's going to be in Stoke-upon-Trent, because that's a significant boost to the production of this city. In the long term. I think we're going to go for early seaports again, because the amount of gold we got out of that when we did that last time was really, really powerful. And we're not far from it to go for early seaports. Okay, let's go ahead and start picking up spies. We'll head in that direction. A shipyard completed in here. Let's repair the campus and get it built up. This city definitely needs a boost. I'm gonna settle maybe on the olives. If I settle on the olives, there. Oh man, there's like potentially a huge canal. Huge value canals if I like settle here and here. I can cut through this. Let's make it happen. Settler completed. I could make the Venetian arsenal. Let's make it happen. Swap a production tile or two. This city doesn't need any more. Brings it down to 55 turns, which is pretty reasonable. There's a couple of these out here I'd love to get improved, but that'll be a while before I get those. The city has great potential, production, and gold and all that sort of jazz. You want to buy my horses for a luxury? I'll take that deal. We are stretched a little bit thin, amenity-wise, on this empire. Alright, I heard a barb camp up here. It was down here. Heard the noise. Unit needs orders over here. We're going to go with sleep. Yeah, we'll put a lumber mill in there. You hang on there. You pop in over here. So builder-wise, not sure what to do with them at the moment. Get over there, settler. A little bit of religious battling going on in my territory right now, which I do not appreciate. You guys did not get your religious battling license signed and stamped by the bureaucracy of England. Library. For sure we want to get the library up. You're hanging on there. I've probably got a bit of stuff I could sell. How about China? What'd you give me for this? You give me 2 gold? I'll take the 2 gold for the iron that I don't need. What would you pay for this? You're not paying a premium. You were paying a little bit of a premium. Not much. You're not giving good rates on Diplo favor. Neither are you. Neither are you. Looks like Lautaro is my best person to give these to, because he's actually paying a premium. He'll pay slightly more gold per turn than the Diplo favor is. Alright, so we are continuously selling, funding our economy from deals. Over half of our positive income is coming from trade deals. Like, this is a pretty important part of our economy. I would love to purchase a builder in here and get these 3. 1, 2, 3. Sadly, this one's out of range, but I can get these 3 online. So let's do that. Let's get a builder. 1, 2, 3. Be worth a lot in the long run. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to do with this builder. I'm not at a total loss, just not sure what to do with him. Not really much left for me to do in my empire, right? That's kind of the problem. Royal Navy Dockyard. Oh, begin voting. Aid request, go. Oh, wow. Somebody voted against it. Most people voted against it. I guess everyone hates him.
The 4 building block.
That's what you get. That's what you get for being the world's villain, China. Alright, we're going to grab the library there. Here, we completed a builder. I think Bristol is the place to build this industrial zone. So we'll swap this tile. We'll put that in there. Probably would have been better in Stoke-upon-Trent, but whatever. Let's get these up. Single build charge. See if we can go improve that. Provide adjacency combat bonuses. There's guilds. Nice. Major defeat. Lighthouse. Promote you for double adjacency. Alright. The double adjacency is nice because I believe that should apply to the dockyard in here. Yeah, shipyard is given +8 now. If we look at the building thing. So we're getting +8 from that. Actually, speaking of which, now that I'm starting to hit that point, it might be good to stop back here and pick up Naval Tradition to put in the Harbour Adjacency bonus, which is going to net me a lot of gold production and all that sort of stuff as I start getting these harbours online. Birmingham needs a lot of gold invested into it, so I'm kind of happy to just let it sit here for a while, because it's still producing like a decent chunk of gold and all this sort of stuff. It's not exactly paying for itself, but yeah, it requires way too much investment right now for me to care about it. It was a bad city. Birmingham was a bad city. I don't know why I settled it, but it will eventually become useful, but right now it's pretty worthless. Yeah, I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.